What's up, YouTube? I'm Rick, and people been asking me who's going to win the December showdown, Lomachenko or Guillermo Rigondeux. Let me break this down for you guys and give you my prediction. In every great boxing contest, there is an A side and there is a B side. Vasily Lomachenko is 9 wins, 1 loss in a close fight that arguably could have went either way in a championship fight, and 7 KOs. And Guillermo is 17 wins, 0 losses, 0 draws, 11 KOs. This is going to be a good fight, guys, for boxing people. When I say boxing people, if you're a fly-by-night fan, you couldn't care less until Lomachenko really becomes a household name, or Rigondeux. Without giving anything away, I'm going to break this fight down. Lomachenko will collide against Rigondeux on December 9th at Madison Square Garden. How awesome is that? In the Garden, guys. Not too far away from where I live, but am I going to be in the country or am I going to be flying around? I don't know yet. In the main event, the card will be televised on ESPN. ESPN's getting the good stuff now. So let me break this down on who I think is going to win. I'm going to give you reason number 1 on this. Well, first, let me break this down. I mean, this is going to be a long-form talk, right? Lomachenko has a lot of power. He lost to Orlando Salido in only his 2nd fight, which is unheard of. He fought for a vacated WBL World Featherweight title. And I believe, if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below. But also, that was only his 2nd pro fight. That's unheard of because his amateur career was so extensive. He was already so polished as a professional and so ready. A lot of this is off my dome. I don't have notes on me right now, but I'm going to look online here at some things. So I want you guys to know, Guillermo Rigondeux is really a special talent. He hasn't caught like mainstream attention because a lot of people say he's boring. He's not knocking people out. He's a southpaw. And by the way, Lomachenko is a southpaw, so it's going to be really interesting. But what the thing is with Guillermo Rigondeux, I'm going to go with reason number 1. I already said in the title of this video, I believe, why I think Guillermo Rigondeux is going to lose. And this fight is going to be really interesting. Reason number 1 is because Rigondeux doesn't have a lot of power. Now, there's so many variables in this fight. These guys are such amazing fighters. They're on the next level. They have that, like, Mayweather type of radar, if you will. They know how to adjust to a fighter style. They know how to stink it out. Some people could argue that, especially Rigondeux. And when I say stink it out, it doesn't mean I think it's boring, but he knows how to employ a style where he frustrates his opponents and he knows how to outbox them and get the job done without losing. Obviously, the guy never lost. So the closest he came to losing, he was down. So he does have some weakness in him. Rigondeux got a real household name when he got a unanimous decision over Nonito Donaire. Nonito Donaire was really awesome. He took some titles there. And if you look at his career, he has just been fighting and fighting for a while now. And he's been in the game longer than Lomachenko. He's been a professional since 2009. And there's a big problem. Rigondeux is age 36. Lomachenko is still age 29. So reason number 1, I'm going to break all the reasons down real quick. Number 1, or number 5, let's go backwards, is the power. Rigondeux has been exposed a little bit with his chin. He was down in a fight. He was rocked a few times. He might have been down more than once. And the power is going to be in favor of Lomachenko. Now, Lomachenko doesn't exactly go out there and knock everybody out, but lately he's been doing it. He's been doing really good. He's got a lot of KOs. He's been building them up. He's been frustrating guys. He's so fast. The Matrix style. Everyone loves to use the word the Matrix, and it works. He's got flashy style. Someone is texting me right now. 1 second. Do you guys want to see my phone? In the age of the smartphone, I am using a flip phone. All I need is my computers and my editing suite. I don't need to be bothered by a constant cell phone, smartphone, and get caught up into that world. Not yet, anyway. But anyway, I digress. I said it, I digress. But seriously, I think that, by the way, I heard a lot of big YouTubers are wearing makeup now. They wear makeup. I'm not wearing any makeup. What you see is what you get. Actually, the lighting is pretty decent. I'm going to step my lighting game up too. I put some lights on. I can't show you because I'm recording this on a laptop. I'd have to turn it around and all that good stuff. But anyway, let me get back on topic here. I like to randomly chat. I can't help it. I have my coffee here. So that's reason number 5. Lomachenko has power. And Rigondeux doesn't have that big explosive power. I'm seeing Lomachenko, he doesn't have that big explosive power either, but he wears them down and he gets people out of there. Look at his record. What's his record? He's KO'd a lot of people considering he only has 9 fights. He has a good record here. So that's one of the many reasons why I think he's going to win. Another reason being chin. I'm going to give that a number on a list. 4 is because Rigondeux's been knocked down, he's been rocked, he's been shook. I haven't seen any signs, unless I missed something, of Lomachenko getting rocked. I'm going to look at some video real quick. Lomachenko beat Nicholas Walters. He made him quit. He made a guy that looked almost invincible with huge power, Nicholas Walters, who had no losses going into that fight, he made him quit. Dude said, I'm done. I'm not fighting this dude. I quit. He stopped. All right? There's a lot going for Lomachenko right now in his fight. So number 3, I think he's much quicker. Rigondeux was really quick. He's slowing up. He's also, you know, not going to be able to keep up with Lomachenko in hand speed. I really believe that. Early on, he's going to probably try to employ a style. They're going to try to figure each other out. And this might get really tactical. Great. I want to see a tactical fight. But this is going to be a really interesting fight. So number 3, speed. Lomachenko has that matrix speed. He's really quick. He's really, I mean, the guy is really good. If he was younger, Rigondeux, I would say, wow, this is going to be an awesome, super great fight. But that comes into number 2. He's 36 years old. Guys, 36 years old. In boxing, when you have a quick fighter or a really skilled type of fighter, 36 tends to be really old with the lighter weights. Really, it does. Hopkins got really old, and he was really skilled, but he knew how to hold on, drag guys out, and he still had that power where he can still hurt him. Look at De La Hoya, 1 shot down. He knew how to survive. Rigondeux is just not that type of fighter. He's much lighter, and I think he's been in a lot of wars because they added up. Not super wars, but if you look at that fight going back to, I forget the guy's name. I think it was this guy, Hasashi, I'm probably saying his name wrong, Amagaza. He was knocked down. I think it was that fight, right, guys? If I'm wrong, let me know. So many fights, so many. I don't have all this stuff in my face. I'm going through box records right now. Box records. I'm going through boxrecords.com. So I think that the Nonito Donaire fight neutralized Donaire, and he's going to need to do that. He's going to have to neutralize Lomachenko, which I think he's not going to be able to do. And yeah, of course I could be wrong. I've been on such a streak. I've been predicting fights left and right, and I've been right. In my private life, I'm going to drop the bomb on you guys. Number 1 reason why Lomachenko beats Rigondeux, and it sounds cheap. He's the better fighter. I think at this point in their careers, with everything combined, I think Rigondeux is declining. If you look at his last fight and the fight before that, I just think he's I think Rigondeux is on a decline. I think his best days are behind him. I think you have to go back to when he was 33 years old, and you would see the prime Rigondeux. Prime, I say that with caution, but he didn't take that many wars. He wasn't rocked. He wasn't knocked down. So I think all these facts presented to you, the way I'm telling you, I think it's going to be a good buy. I think it's going to be Lomachenko on a decision win, and I could be wrong on a decision. For sure. Because Lomachenko likes to wear guys down. He doesn't knock you out with 1 punch. I'm leaning towards he might knock Guillermo down at some point in the fight, but Rigondeux will hold on and manage to survive for a decision unless something goes wrong, like with GGG. I predicted that fight, and I still know I'm right. I know GGG won that fight. Nobody can convince me otherwise. But in this fight, I'm going to tell you, it's Guillermo Rigondeux loses the decision to Lomachenko. He loses a 12-round decision, and I think it's going to be a unanimous thing, or one judge might flip the script. Possibly. You never know what these judges are going to do. They're all corrupt. The whole sport needs to be watched. You need more judges. At least give us 6. If you're not going to give us a jury USA system, like on a jury in the USA in court, you have a jury of 12. They need to add 2 refs on each side of that ring and make it 6. Just saying. There's 2. I mean, you got a whole world watching here. Over and over and over. The whole world is like, this guy won. Even professional judges, even people in a sport that are not biased, like Hopkins, because Hopkins loves Alvarez because he promotes him. So of course he's not going to think Alvarez lost. Straight up, that would be bad business. He's no dummy, Hopkins, and De La Hoya. So I have to say, everything combined, wrapping this video up, I'm going to say that Guillermo Rigondeux loses a decision. By the way, I'm a fan of both men. Rigondeux is awesome. I remember 4 years ago, Teddy Atlas on ESPN2, maybe 6 years ago now, when he first started, like he had a couple fights and he was on there, said, this guy is the best fighter I ever saw. Teddy Atlas said that. I'm paraphrasing, but he said something like that. Teddy Atlas I never heard him say that about anybody else. He probably did, but I didn't hear it, like with an active fighter in the ring during a broadcast. So this is going to be really interesting. If you want my boxing expert, proven with credibility, track record, picking a lot of fights right with consistency over the years, prediction, there you have it. Guillermo loses on a decision. I could say if not a knockout, but that always sounds cheap, right? I'm going to go with the decision. And I'm not going to say my heart tells you this and my head says that. Any so-called boxing experts, in my opinion, that are getting paid that ever says that, they know nothing about boxing. That means they don't have the balls to say, well, I'm just said balls. I mean, you know, like tennis balls. They don't have the balls to say it, who they really think, because they just don't know. So they're going to say that. And I love a fight where I really don't know who's going to win. Because I'll tell you, hey guys, I really don't know who's going to win this fight. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be crazy. Because if I really don't know who's going to win the fight, usually that makes for an epic battle. So I feel like I really am not going to be shocked. I'm just being honest. I really am not going to be shocked to see Lomachenko's hand raised on December 9th in New York City. Decision win. Lomachenko. So there you have it, guys. 5 reasons why Vasily Lomachenko beats the awesome Guillermo Rigondeux. I'll be back soon. Any suggestions on videos? Because I would love to do compilation videos of boxers and edit it nicely. I just don't have the time. It would take me 2 to 3 days to put something like that out. I tried once and I got demonetized for, you know, boxers getting knocked out of the ring. So I was like, wow, really? I put it on my other channel. I tried it. I worked hard on that video, the intro, everything. I even did a voiceover on it. Whatever. I can't compete right now with that. I can't do it. So I'm going to be doing the talking. I'm better at talking and I can yap about boxing. Seriously, I could talk about boxing for 24 hours. If you just let the camera go, I could talk about anything and live. So if you want me in New York on Sirius Radio, I could talk about anything paranormal. I could talk about UFOs. I could talk about boxing. I could talk about anything. Give me my own show on Sirius Satellite Radio. I live in New York. I'll be there like tomorrow. I will pay for my own train fare. And if you like me, keep me there and see how I do for like 2 months. And I bet you get more subscribers. Yeah. Anyway, I'm out, guys. Thanks for watching. Lomachenko wins December 9th via a decision. Unanimous decision. Unless the judges blow it. I'll take the win. Whatever I predict. If it's right, I'll take it. But if Rigondeux wins this legitimately, it's going to be a heck of a fight. All right, guys. I think it's going to be very... Oh, before I go, it's going to be a very tactical fight, I think. I don't think boring, because so many things are going to be going on. There's so many nuances. So many variables. The footwork, the speed, the ring intelligence, the ring generalship. Guys, you got 2 ring generals in there fighting. This is rare. For sure. So if you're a real boxing fan, you're going to love this. If you're a casual fly-by-night fan, you're probably going to hate it. Just real talk. I'm out. See you next time.
Lomachenko, spectacular. Lomachenko's so much quicker than Martinez, it's going to be very hard for Rocky to do that.
Yeah, I said hand speed would be the difference.
Hard right hand by Lomachenko. What a hook. Kind of a short arm punch.
Oh, good left by
Great left hand by Lomachenko.